it's Kristin and happy Topic Tuesday to you. For Topic Tuesday today, we are going to talk about the Revlon PhotoReady Skinlights. This is a face illuminator. I think that's all that it says on there. The shade that I have it in is 100 Bare Light. There are 4 shades. There's a peach light, a bronze light, a pink light, and then the bare light. And this one, when I purchased this, I thought was probably best for my fair skin. And I use this generally in the summer. I've had this product for maybe a year and a half. It does say it's good for 24 months, so probably after this summer I should go ahead and toss it. But it's one of the things that I use, aside from highlights and that sort of thing, to just make my face a little bit more glowy. The way that I use this product is kind of why I decided to do the video. I kind of alluded to this in, I think, my Throwback Thursday video, and asked if anybody wanted to see it, and there were lots of people that wanted to see what I'm talking about. So the way that I use this is I will mix it with my foundation, like the last little bit of foundation I have on my hand, and then apply it where you would apply a highlight. I feel like for me that's the best sort of glow from within method, as far as giving you that kind of glow, like illumination, without it being such a stark illuminator. Does that make sense? So I'm gonna cut to the demo and then we'll come back and talk again. Okay, so I have just a little bit of foundation left on my hand here. And then I will take the Skinlights and just put a couple of drops. Well, it's not, those aren't drops. It's more like a little blurb there. And drop the thing on the ground. That's all right. And I'm just going to mix it in right on my hand with my foundation. Okay, towel in my lap. And I'm going in, and this, you can use whatever brush your preference is. You can use a brush like this, which is an angled kabuki. This is the Beauty Junkie angled kabuki. Or let me just grab one that maybe more people have. The e.l.f. small stipple, you can use that as well. So you can just even mix it with your hand with that if you want. And then go right where you would put a highlight. You know what I'm saying? And just mix it in. My preference really is a kabuki brush, but I think more of you would have this or have access to this. So I will bring it down here because I don't want to, I want it to blend in and look, I turned this up too high probably, sorry. I want it to be highlighted and glowy, but I also want it to blend in. That's the whole point of doing it with foundation versus just flat on your skin, is that I just want it to be more subtle and blended. Okay, I adjusted my blinds here just a little bit, so hopefully you guys can see, and I'm looking in the viewfinder, it's just subtly. And in the video that I did, that I was wearing this, where I was talking about it, which was my Throwback Thursday video, you can really see well there because it was darker out. My lighting actually gets a little trickier when I have daylight. So then I just kind of, I route it up here, but mostly I keep it right here and blend it in. So that is how I apply it. Okay, so hopefully you guys could see what I was talking about there. Again, the brush that I really prefer to use it with is that sort of, I have a couple here to show you guys, really that sort of angled, sort of kabuki style. This one is the Beauty Junkies angled kabuki that I've been playing with a little bit. I used the e.l.f. stipple in the demo, and I kind of wish I would have used this brush because this one works really well for it as well. And this is that new Real Techniques brush. It's the sculpting brush. I think this works really well. Again, the reason that I think a brush like this just works a little bit better is because you're really applying it as if it's foundation, but it really just adds a little bit of a glow. So any glow that you're seeing here is just that. I don't hit, the blush that I use today is a matte blush so that it wouldn't, you know, I wanted you to be able to see just what that illuminator does. Again, you can certainly apply it just by itself, and if you're going to apply it just by itself, the e.l.f. small stipple will work really well for that. I just, like I said, I used it in the demo because I know more people have access to this and more people already have this brush, and it does work for blending it in. I just prefer a little bit of a kabuki style. I prefer it a little bit more because I feel like it just helps it blend into the skin. All right, I'm gonna stop. You understand. Another brush that you might have in your collection, maybe from one of the It Cosmetics or one of the like QVC kits or something, is It Cosmetics. It actually doesn't have a name on it, but it's the angled one like this. So the one from Walmart, the high def brush, I cannot find currently. I think perhaps my niece made off with that brush. But that brush would also work really well for, for that method. So anyway, this product sells for between $12 and $14, depending on where you're purchasing it from. I think Ulta sells it for $13.99. I feel like Walmart has it for a little bit less than that, but it's not cheap, but you just don't need very much of it to give yourself a little bit of a glow. And again, you can go ahead and use it like I did, and then if you're like, I need to glow a little more, then you could, add a little bit more on top with some sort of a stipple brush like the e.l.f. Small Stipple, and that would work, really well as well. All right, I hope that this was helpful and that demo mostly was helpful, not so much my rambling on. On my face today, the foundation that I used and that I blended it in with is the Bourjois Healthy Mix, which was starting to make a little squirt noise, so it might be almost gone, which is a bittersweet thing because I really like that foundation. On my cheeks, I have the Catrice blush in Meet Rosy, which looks like that. And then I was playing with some products today that a subscriber had sent me, actually. I used 4 Essence eyeshadows that she had sent. I don't believe we have these here, which is too bad because they are delightful formula. So this is the one in So Hot Donut, which is really, this is what I have all over my lid. I mean, let's just have a mini little swatch fest. This is in Last Night a Cookie Saved My Life, right there. And I have that in the crease. And then in the outer corner and beneath my lower lash line, I have Coffee Bean, which is right there. And then lastly, on my brow bone, I have Vanilla Sugar. Just like that. The formula on these is so nice. I realize this isn't a review about those, but just saying. That's really, really nice. And then I have just a little bit of Urban Decay Demolition as my liner. And I have the It Cosmetics Hello Lashes Extensions as my mascara, which really needs to be separated out with the Buxom Lash, which I have talked about recently. Oh, on my lips, I have, this is by Astor, which again came to me from that subscriber in Germany. And this is an Elegant Nude, and it's a matte shade. It has this fun little point on it. And then that's what it looks like. All right, that is everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you're having a great day, and I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.